everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe if you're new here, and today is the first episode of season 2 of Testing Ethical Basics. I'm super excited to start this series again. I took a break over the summer and now I want to come back at you with some episodes about fall and winter essentials and some pieces, at least in the first couple episodes, some pieces that are really targeted towards the whole year. So these are pieces that you could wear all year round. This is not specific to any season, but in the fall I want to do more and more episodes about winter and fall specific pieces such as knitwear, long pants like denim and tailored trousers. I will do also an episode about coats and winter jackets. So yeah, today we're doing sustainable footwear. This is something I struggle with, and it's not difficult to shop for footwear sustainably. Like there are many options. Like it's not that it doesn't exist, it's just that it is a little bit limiting, and as a vegan I try not to purchase newly made leather, so that's an extra thing that I have to take into account when I buy footwear, and that can be really difficult to find both sustainably made and vegan footwear. So let's get into the pieces I want to share with you today. There aren't so many, but I thought, yeah, it's still going to be really interesting to share a few that I've tried over the last year or so. So the first footwear brand that I want to share with you guys is BLANCH. BLANCH is a company that makes shoes out of apple leather. I think that's really cool. It's based in Europe, and basically what apple leather is that you take the leftover like apple compost from the apple juice industry and you mix this with some synthetic materials and it makes into a leather. I have just one pair from BLANCH, but they have really shoes for all year round, really great basics. I almost bought a pair of loafers recently from them, and I might still do, but they really have like good shoes all year round. But that's the only pair I've tried, so that's the only one I'm going to be able to review. It's all made in Europe. These retail for 95 euros. Which I think is reasonable. Like you'd pay around, at least here in Switzerland, you'd pay around the same price for a pair of leather sandals. So I feel like that's fair. I wear these in a size 37 EU. And I've had them for over a year now. I've worn them a lot for 2 summers, and I just have a little bit of fabric that's coming off here. But other than that, they look really good. I think that the apple leather looks very legit. Like, if you don't know, you wouldn't be able to tell this is not real leather. I think it has a really good look. It's not too shiny or anything. They took just a couple wears to break in, so they're really comfortable now. They also exist in a brown color. I also saw this summer that there was a sale, so you could get these for like really good price if you, or any other BLANCH shoes, if you buy them in the sales, if the pricing is too high for you and your budget. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with them. In terms of longevity, I think they're really good, and in terms of styling wise, they're really easy to style with a lot of summer outfits. So yeah, they're great. They're really good. The one thing I would say, but that's really mostly about just the design of it, they don't really hold your foot very well. They're a really nice sandal, but they won't really hold your foot because obviously your heel is not attached. So they're not the best type of shoes if you're gonna walk for like hours and stuff. But that being said, I don't think they would be uncomfortable as soon as you've broken them in. Yeah, I really like those, and I think BLANCH is a really good brand. They have really good values, and also they produce on demand, so they don't overproduce to have waste and leftovers. So yeah, that avoids that from happening. And yeah, they're also really easy to clean just with like a damp cloth. They're cleaning really fast. And I'm definitely gonna keep them for at least another summer. The next brand that I want to share with you is HANISHKEN. I think that's how you say it. This is a brand that sells handmade babouche and clothing. You've probably seen me wear those this summer in outfits. I received them in August, and I've been wearing them tons. So these are retailing for 69 euros, so they're slightly more affordable, but in terms of the style, they're not as chic as the other ones. These are more like beach and summer sandals, but yeah, I wouldn't wear these to like a fancy dinner or something like that. They're more like a daily beach wear. They're handmade in Morocco. The upper material is raffia from palm leaves. The outsole is structured rubber, and the insole is synthetic leather. This synthetic leather doesn't look to me as high quality as the BLANCH apple leather. This is probably just like synthetic. I don't know if it's made of plastic, but yeah, probably some synthetic material. And that's the thing with vegan shoes, is like a lot of the vegan leathers are made out of synthetic materials, which is unfortunate, but hopefully that's going to change soon. I think these I have in a size 37. And styling wise, they're really easy to style with any summer stuff, and they never were uncomfortable. They were really comfortable from the first day I got them, so for that I have to give them a big thumbs up. One thing, however, is that they broke, and that's really important that I mention it. I thought I wasn't going to share them in this video because obviously I want to share with you things that I'm happy with, but it just wouldn't be authentic, and I feel like if I have tried something and it broke, or you know, it didn't exceed to my expectations, then I have to share it as well. So unfortunately, the heel on one side came off, then on the other side it's slowly peeling off as well, which is very disappointing, thinking that I've only had them for a month. Like, the sole is still in quite good condition, maybe not here in the back, but like here in the front. So I wouldn't say these are long-lasting shoes, and that's very disappointing when you spend 70 euros in a pair of sandals. I know they're summer sandals, and you probably won't be keeping them for 10 years, but like, if you think about it, if they were really high quality, you could keep them that long. And yeah, these would not even last a full summer. I contacted the brand and told them, because I think this is really important to call out brands whenever you have something happening with a piece you ordered from them or that they gifted to you, because I want them to improve. Obviously, I think like they're really good shoes. I love them, and I was really sad that they broke. So basically what she told me is that they had to use another glue because of COVID. Maybe they couldn't be provided with the right glue that they were using before, and apparently that's the first time that a customer has reported that from happening. So maybe I was just very unlucky, but the fact that it just happens on both shoes, it's not just a default. I guess the glue is just not good. Yeah, and it's not like I wore them in like water or anything that could have, you know, broken them like that. But I'm gonna go and fix them, because obviously I'm not gonna throw them out just because they broke. I'm gonna try and fix them first, glue them, and hopefully they'll last a bit longer this time. But yeah, I thought I'd just share that, because I don't want you guys to buy things that you see me wearing in outfits and then like the same thing happened to you. Like, I want you guys to know, like, really. So maybe just wait a little if you want to order from them, and make sure that they have the new glue again, because this one didn't last very long, unfortunately. But yeah, important point is to always try and fix the broken items you have. Obviously, when you buy an item, you hope that it doesn't break within the month. But if it breaks within a year, 2 years, 3 years, then always try and repair it to make its lifespan a little bit longer. The next shoe brand I want to share with you guys, it's not just a shoe brand, it's an online like shop, sustainable shop thing, which is called the Forward Lab. These retail for 200 euros. They're a lot more expensive than the other ones. They're the most expensive shoes I'm going to share on here. And like when you look at them like this, I mean, they look really nice. They're really nicely designed, but they don't look like $200 shoes, at least in my opinion. Like maybe 100, 150. These are made in Lebanon, and they're made of Pinatex. And if you've never heard of Pinatex before, Pinatex is vegan leather made out of pineapple, which is really, really cool and innovative, and this is something that's going to come more and more in the upcoming years. But I think that in the meantime, that's why these shoes are expensive, is because Pinatex, the fabric itself, is very expensive. I have a friend of mine here in Switzerland who has a handbag company made out of Pinatex, and her products are expensive because simply the material of Pinatex is expensive. It's more expensive than like just synthetic materials like plastic, obviously, because it's very innovative and it's a very sustainable material and a great alternative to leather. In terms of durability, I've been really happy with them. Like overall, I feel like although they're quite close to the ground, like the sole is still okay. I could get them resoled, but for now it's still fine. Here the front is all good. It's very sturdy. They're really nice shoes. They're very comfortable, and I don't think they look very chic, but I don't think they look super casual either. They look like comfy chic. So yeah, I like them. I like the color of them. I have a belt also from that same fabric and material. The only part where I see these shoes getting broken is here in the back. And I guess that's maybe probably because this part is coming a little bit further from the sole, and maybe when I walk with my heel quite down, and so that rubs onto the ground before I step. So that's a bit sad. I mean, like, because you can see it, but it's not as bad as if it would be in the front. So yeah, that's just one thing to keep in mind with those. But overall, like, I think they're great shoes. They're expensive for what it really is. I mean, they're not that expensive. I mean, when you think about fair labor and all that, but more to the fact that, like, the type of shoe that it is, this is not something you can wear all year round. I haven't tried to wear them underwater, so I don't know how waterproof they are, but I wouldn't want because they'd get dirty. So they're more like a spring summer shoe. But what you're paying for in these shoes is the Pinatex, pretty much. That's, I mean, and then it's like, it's nicely handcrafted. Like, you can see that the seams are really nice, and like the sides here are really nicely sewn. So I guess that's why they're more expensive. I have these in a size 36 EU, and they're quite good. Like, since you're not gonna wear these with sock mostly, it's quite true to size. The next pair of shoe that I want to share is this pair, which you've seen me wearing a couple times already. This is a pair of sneakers from Collective Canvas. This pair of shoe retails for 73 euros, which I think is really good. Like, a lot of Vans and Converses retail for that price or more. So considering these are sustainably and ethically made, I think they're really affordable. These are made in China, but before you say, oh my god, it's made in China, it can't be sustainable, let me read what they say on the website. The website is really good. They have a price breakdown. They explain like what's the profit they make out of it, and you know, like the components, how much they pay their workers. Like, it's very, very transparent, and I really appreciate that. our production is based in the city of Dongguan, southern China. Today, Dongguan is one of the global capitals of shoemaking, attracting skilled craftsmen from around the world. We work exclusively with a single factory for all our production, and this is really important because when you work with multiple factories or subcontractors, that's when you can't track the labor conditions. So that's really good. Run by a collective of New Zealanders, British and Chinese, both Western and Eastern values are reflected throughout the workplace culture. They pride themselves in their commitment to ethical manufacturing. All workers are paid a living wage, including health insurance and a pension contributions. They are provided daily meals, on-site accommodation, as well as the option of free English classes. We visit quarterly, working alongside the development and production teams, sourcing, adjusting, and refining until products are ready to go to the market. So that sounds really good to me, and it's very transparent. They have like a lot more also on the website. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to say, is that because it's made in China doesn't mean it's made in sweatshops. That's something you have to keep in mind. These shoes have an organic cotton upper, and the lace is also organic cotton, which I think is really good. They really pay attention to details. The insole is cork, so that's fully vegan, and then the outsole is natural rubber, and then these little things here are metal. I have those in a size 36 EU, and they fit great. They fit really, really great. In terms of durability, they're amazing. I put them in the wash once. I mean, because of their color, they might not be as durable as maybe the black ones. They exist in many different colors. I just really wanted white ones, but these you can throw in the wash and clean them. They're definitely not as white as when I first got them, but I personally don't mind that look, and styling wise, they're just the perfect canvas sneakers. They look a little bit like Supergas, so they're a great alternative to Vans or Supergas that you can really wear with anything. And yeah, I just love them. I would definitely order these again whenever they run off, because I've been wearing them tons, and they're really something you can wear all year round, maybe except when it's raining, so that they don't get dirty. But yeah, other than that, I love these shoes. These are one of my top 4 most favorite shoes that I have in my wardrobe, and definitely some of the most worn. And then finally, I have a pair of more like stylish, sporty sneakers. These are not running shoes. You could probably work out or run in them, but yeah, they're not specifically made for that. If you're looking for a pair of sustainably made running shoe, more and more brands are coming with recycled shoes, like On, that has a monthly subscription shoe which is 100% recycled and recyclable with a circular loop system. There's Adidas, I think, that made one, or otherwise a really great sustainable shoe brand, which I didn't mention, but because I don't have any shoes from them. But they also have a vegan line, and some running shoes is Veja, I don't know how you say it. It's an amazing brand. You can find it everywhere, and they have really, really nice sneakers. That's probably a brand I will be ordering from in the future whenever I need a pair of sneakers. But these are from a brand called AVRE, and these are from a company based in California, and they're made of recycled plastic, which is really cool. Basically, they pick up trash, break it into little small tiny particles, and then make thread out of it in yarn, and also use for the sole and all of that. So they're really cool. I have those in a size 37 or 6 US. I've gotten these quite recently, so I can't tell in terms of longevity, but so far they look very sturdy. They have a very thick sole. I'm pretty sure these will last for a while, and they're styling wise, they're really easy to style. Maybe they definitely have more of a sporty look than the other white canvas sneakers. I find that these may be a little bit more tricky to style with a dress, but that's also a style. Like, I've seen girls wearing like big dresses with some really big sneakers. So yeah, that also could be doable. I think in terms of, you know, styling, the white ones are obviously a lot easier for my personal style, but these with a pair of tailored trousers and a t-shirt, or a pair of joggings and jeans or whatever, they'll look great. I've worn them with shorts as well this summer. Yeah, I just really like them. They're really comfortable, and yeah, they have a bunch of like similar styled shoes, and these are not something you see a lot. Like, I've not seen anyone wearing like a pair from this brand, so they're quite unique. And also I've gotten a lot of compliments about it, so that's cool. All right, so that's it for the first episode of Testing Ethical Basics Season 2 about footwear, sustainable footwear. I'll link some website for sustainable and vegan footwear down below as well, which I've never purchased from, or not recently at least, but I think they're really great and they're very well known. So I'll post a few brands down below as well. If you're looking for something specific that the brands I mentioned today don't have, then you can always look for that, and probably you'll find something that you like. If you have any sustainable or vegan shoe brands that you recommend, you've tried and you love, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!